Hey, you.
You're not doing the Skyrim thing again, are you?
Uh, no.
All right, it's just because I've been through that so many times. I don't think.
You're finally awake.
That's it. Come here. Ladies and gentlemen, mutants and ghouls, Funky Fabuloso here. And while working on a bigger video, I remembered that I wanted to do the lightsabers one first. So that's what we're going to do today. This is the Emperor's throne room on the second Death Star. And these are the decorative lightsabers. In reality, they're just floating lights set at the right height to be in the mannequin's hands. To get the neon light tubes, you had to reach rank 92 of Season 13. If you didn't do that, I don't think you can do this. But stick around, this isn't a step-by-step manual. We're just having fun today. Only adaptive techniques which can be applied to limitless combinations of other items in-game. The first thing you need to know is that the last thing you're going to do is actually place your mannequin. But this is really easy. All you got to do is line up your light tube to be aligned with where the mannequin's hand's going to be, and make sure you have the light tube where you want the lightsaber to be. Sometimes you got to fine tune it just a little bit because you missed, but that's alright, that's easy. You just either pull it up or down, you're good. And now you can move your mannequin in, and you can just place that right in its hand. The mannequin won't be in the way. And there you go. I didn't nail it, but you get the concept. Down in the shelter here, everything can just float all you want it to, but up on the surface it's a little bit trickier. But not much. So we'll head up there and I'll show you how to do it. So up here on the surface, you're going to need to be able to attach the light tube to something that you can put on the camp module so you can do the float merge. Now I poured through all of the floor decor to find the best non-atomic shop items that everybody can get that these will stick to, and the Shenandoah stuff seems to be the best. These mow the mole photo boards for these. And if you want to do two, like a light staff, it's easier to do them both at the same time, and I found that they will stick to this. Now, when you're float merging it, you're going to have to put it onto the camp module, and it will start to rise up. Thing is, you can't have it right where you want it to be, because it won't go through the floor. So you got to do it like out here. If you're building low to the ground and you can't go up high, it's fine. You can go underground and do it as well. But you can't bring your camp module underground. So what you got to do first is just make sure that you go into free cam mode to lock your free cam above ground. Then you can go underground. Come on. And then you can go underground. And once you're down there, you go back into workshop mode, hit free cam, and your floating item is ready to go. Then you just pop back out of free cam mode, and all of a sudden you have it down here with you. So once you've got your neon light tube raised up as high as you needed it to be, then you would just make sure to place it. I suggest putting markers on the floors up and below so that you know where you're going to put your thing, so you don't have to keep jumping up. But you can also just keep switching to free cam mode to go back up to the surface to make sure you got it aligned properly. Now, if you want to put a hilt on your lightsaber, I noticed that this primitive end table, which comes from the Rustic Tables plan, you can buy it from a couple of the bots at the White Spring, is the exact perfect height to put a hilt on your lightsaber because it's right at the level of the mannequin's hands. So what you're going to do is use one of these small power conduits, and you're just going to put it on the table. I say hang it off the edge a little bit because you're going to need to be able to float it by adding another one in. As long as you have this over here and it's not touching the table, you can just take out the table. And now you've got your lightsaber hilt floating where you need it to be. And then you just bring your mannequin in and it's where you need it to be. Sometimes you'll find that you put it up a little bit too high, but that's okay because you can just put your item on the pressure plate and lower it a little bit. But if you're going to be putting a hilt on it, you need to make sure you keep that out of the way while you're aligning your blades. So always keep a placeholder there and you'll never have an issue. You can always just snap this right back into place. And then all you got to do is just take these out. Now that you have everything aligned where you need it to be, It's time to bring your mannequins in, and you got everything all set and ready to go, and that's where we're going to hit the end of this. So this was just an easy one today. I hope you had fun, maybe learned something. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe. Most importantly, stay crunchy. Goodbye. And here's today's funky fact. Because of the miracle of erosion, that one spot that I like to pee in outside is now a hole in my neighbor's wall.